Yeah, Jay, I do have those Chronicles packs. If you're interested in those, I don't have any of those sealed anymore, Bergie. Well, let me see what I have for older stuff. I might have some older baseball. Oh yeah, I do have 2 boxes of those. And I also, Jay, got a box of 2013 Panini Prism. It's at 55 a box. You get 2 autos per box, and then I have 2014 draft picks, and that's at 50 a box. Football. All right, let me go put these back. We'll keep them here. Football, football, football. Playoff and classics. They're both 80 bucks a box. And then classics. So then he just bails on me. Is that what, Jay? Where'd you go? So mini filler guys on that contenders box for 21 spots. This will bring it down to 11, and we're that close to busting this box, to this case up. 21 teams left. 10 team random mini filler. Bears, Broncos, Colts, Dolphins, Falcons, Jets, Rams, Seahawks, Ravens, Chargers. $45 per 9 spots. Hey, there you are, Jay. Panini football and Classics football are both at 80. If you're interested. Archos, how you doing? And if you guys want a nice baseball break, this break I have in here is pretty sick. There's one quad auto per box. They all come from one of 50 teams that have appeared in the World Series from the 1930s all the way to the 2016 Chicago Cubs. They have 3 different versions. You can pull an infield, which would be a short, third, second, and first base quad auto, cut auto. And then they have an outfield, which would be left, center, right, plus a manager auto. And then they have pitchers, catcher, which would be 3 pitchers and a catcher. All cards are not hand numbered to either 2 all the way up to of 15. And $15 gets you your team. And there's some pretty sweet teams still left in there. If you've never seen it, it's a great product. It's a quad. Like I said, it's a quad. Everything is certified. Customer bought one when I got it in. They pulled the 87 Twins infield, and it came with a letter of authenticity through Beckett. I have these for personals if you're interested in too. We're just doing a 3-box just to kind of move it. It does come in an 8-box case, so I will have 4 boxes left. And for $15, it's a steal of a deal. So there'd be 3 chances of pulling that team. But otherwise, we're trying to really push this case of contenders tonight. It'd be great to fill it and break it. Doing Miller or a mini filler on it, a 10-spot filler. There is a hitless guarantee. If you do not get a hit or a numbered card, you will be entered into a drawing for a TriStar mini helmet, and that is just for this case. $1 box. What is it you're trying to do? I don't understand, Jay. You get 1 card. So guaranteed 1 quad card from any of the 50 teams. And that was the wrong one. Let me put the break in. Yep, they're all cut autos. It's going to be hard to read those, but those are the teams listed. Like I said, they start from the 30s, and they go all the way through 2016 Chicago, and there's some gaps in there. And I can show you what one looks like, because we had a customer buy a box and pull the 87 Twins. So if anybody's wondering what that product looks like, oh, come on. I'm still here. I just need so basically this is what the historic autos look like. So historic autos. So you open it up, and they're hand numbered. This one happens to be numbered 8 of 10. And that's what it was. So Gary Gaetti, Greg Gagne, Steve Lambarzo, whatever, and then Kent Herback. So this customer pulled a 87 Twins infield. And it does come with Beckett's certificate of authenticity letter telling you it's authentic with the hologram. So a really nice product for $15 to get a random chance of any of those teams, and you get to pick the team and the year you want. So if you're a big fan of vintage stuff, you cannot go wrong with it, in my opinion. That card, probably not much, just because all of those guys are still alive. Here in Minnesota, you know, I can probably get $50 for it, but I think anywhere like on eBay, maybe 15 to 20 bucks. But if you were to pull the 32 New York Yankees team, yep. But if you would have gotten an earlier version, like a 32 New York Yankees, there's a Babe Ruth cut auto in it. The 51 Yankees, there's potential of, I think DiMaggio would be in the outfield, and if Mickey Mantle's rookie year was in 51, so he may have a cut in there as well. The 56 Yankees would have a Mantle in there. And if you got the catchers, you'd have Yogi Berra. The 61, you have both Maris and Mantle potentially. And again, I don't know all my history, but I know the 65 Minnesota Twins, you would be pulling for Harmon Killebrew cut auto. You know, you have the 96 Yankees infield. You're going to have a Jeter auto in there. 04 Boston, you know, Red Sox, and the 16 Chicago Cubs. You can get a Rizzo and all those other teams, you know, some of those other players as well. So. You just came through. All right, sweet. Jay, you're going big time. I did. I like it, buddy. Good luck. Congratulations. All right, we'll get this recording going and see what you get, man. That's awesome. Let me print off the. Let me print it off. Oh, dude, you sent an e-check. Hmm. Yeah, well, there's a small. Yeah, hurry up and come back, and we gotta talk. Hey, Bergie, you still there? Check your IMs. Yep. Jay, check your IM when you get a chance. Check your IM there, buddy. Not 100% sure, Jay. Um, but I know you can definitely do the first option. The second option, it's been a while since I've done something like that. Yeah, we can do that too if you want, buddy. I mean, that's your call. I mean, I'm absolutely fine with doing that. I just didn't want to see if you wanted to wait that long. Let me see something real quick. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not saying it's not going to, but I'm just saying if you wanted to do it now, if you can just, y'all just go in there and um, there should be. Um, if you go into the transaction itself, it should be underneath. You can hit cancel, and then you can just do a different payment with like a debit card or instant stuff. So, but if you want to wait, I'm totally down with waiting till it does clear, and we'll both get that notification. I was just excited to break it open for you today and have it shipped to you by Tuesday. Nope, that's not okay. I mean, so if you want to wait, yeah, we can definitely wait. I have no problem with that. I just, like I said, I feel bad that you did it like that, and you might not have known, about it. Oh, really? It would be in the, let me see. If you go into the help, if you click the help tab and you write e-check, let's see which one. me see if maybe I can do it on my end. Yeah, I don't have an option either on my end. Yeah, it doesn't give me the option to cancel it. So we'll have to wait. Sorry, buddy. You'd call PayPal. And that, yeah, you'd probably just be able to call PayPal directly and say, hey, I need to cancel this check. I sent it incorrectly. And then they should be able to cancel it for you on their end. Because, yeah, it doesn't give me that option on my end either. All right, guys, what do we want to do to fill and break this contenders case? Got another case to go with it right after this one's broken, or if we can get at least 12 more spots taken, I'll put up the other one. Be right back. So yeah, guys, personals are galore. We got cases. What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to break? Box of Absolute Footfire Basketball. Bowman Best. Okay, no problem, Jay. I'll be up. I want to see that box break. We're gonna pull you out a big Yankees hit. I feel it. We're gonna get you something in the 60s or earlier. I just feel it. You're gonna pick that right box. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Well, Justin. Arizona keeps me warm. Yeah. You want to do studio box? Yeah. I'll do studio box. Got box 1 or box 2? One's a little smushed. 2 looks a little better. 2? Does it matter? No? Okay. Yeah. And with that, you get a Panini red pack. So I got 3 packs. So take 1, 2, or 3. 3. All right. Yep. I'll break it right now. You want to go on? All right. Sounds good, bud. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. While we wait, I do have a personal break for Mike Jones, a buddy in Arizona. He wants to do a box of Panini Studio. I think he's hooked on the flawless, so he wants a Ben Simmons. So we will fire this one up for him. All right. Okay, he's up there. And good evening, everybody. This is Justin coming to you live from Rising Star Sports Cards, Gaming Cards, and Memorabilia. And this is a personal box break for Mike of 2016-17 Panini Studio Basketball with a red bonus pack. Thanks, and good luck, buddy. All right, here we go. All right, 16-17, looking for Simmons. All right, I'll break open the 3-pack, see what you got. Blake Griffin, cracked ice. Who was that? Domantas Sabonis for the Thunder. 16/25. Not too bad. Whoops, where did it go? All right, and then see what you get. Isaiah Thomas, Brown rookie, Adams, Devin Booker, driven. Johnson, Nowitzki, Stockton, Kawhi Leonard rising to the occasion, Griffin, and Durant. That one feels a little thin. Valentine rookie, Lillard, Havlik, Gamers, Myler Turner jersey. Jamal Okafor and Eric Gordon. Mark, how's it going? Richardson rookie, Gasol, Henry Ellenson rookie, got a plug. Ooh, got an art card. Who's that? Kemba Walker. I don't know what these things run, if that's a box hit. I think it's a box hit. I think from downtown is your case hit. Jaylen Brown rookie. And Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Dwayne Jordan, Embiid, Chris Dunn rookie for the Wolves, Rudy Gay driven, Nick Young, and Joel Embiid. Kevin Durant, Drazen Petrovic, Clyde Drexler rising to the occasion, DeJounte Murray, Avery Bradley, I will check it after this break. Paul, Olajuwon, Budaya. Your auto is Trey Lyles, 25 of 30 for the Jazz. It's my short print number. Wade Baldwin, Hayward. All right, still looking for that Ben Simmons there. Gordon, Sabonis rookie, Barnes. Got a Kyrie Irving rising to the occasion, Marquise Chris, Harden. Russell, Gordon, Allen Iverson, Mike Conley driven, Wesley Matthews, and Dragnick. All right, last pack, Mike. Good luck. Looking for that Ben Simmons for you. I'm hoping. Tomorrow you might have to come in and buy that last box. Kemba Walker, Baldwin, Hayward, Kevin Durant, Studio, Defying Gravity. It's not bad. Little die cut. Isaiah Whitehead, rookie, and Juan Hernan Gomez, rookie. Sorry, Mike, nothing there for you. So just a recap. Your two hits out of the product were the Kyler Turner jersey and the Trey Lyles auto 25 of 30 for the Jazz. And then, of course, you hit the Cracked Dice Sobanos out of your bonus pack. All right. I'll have these all waiting for you behind the counter in your pile. Hey, good afternoon, or actually good evening, everybody. This is Justin coming to you live from Rising Star Sports Cards, Gaming Cards, and Memorabilia, and that concludes a personal box break of 16-17 Studio Basketball for Mike. Thanks, and have a great evening. All right, Jay, let me check the PayPal, see what happened. Yeah, Jay, it still shows pending on my end. Yeah. So I just wait until they call you back, see if you can cancel it. They can cancel it for you, and then you know, if they can do that, then if you can just reissue via a card or something. Otherwise, we'll just wait until it does clear. Let's see if we can relist this card. Hmm. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But I think it's going to be more on your end because you initiating. Just tell them that you. I just say that you made a mistake, that you sent the wrong payment, and you just need to cancel it. And if they can just kill it on their end, I don't know their process for that. I would think they would be able to, but again, I'm not 100% sure. All right, guys, trying to fill this contender spot. We need some movement here. Oh my God. Bounce has got a new commercial on TV, and they're made a pun of the one of the famous songs from the '80s. That's too funny. So what are we gonna do to break anything, people? We've got plenty of personals. We got plenty of product on the shelves. Got some plenty of cases as well to bust. Let me know what you guys are all interested in. Nope, that's not right. That's not at that time. Do 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 do. Oh, no worries.
Among those just beyond the yellow police show lights was a man that a police surely would have picked out sooner or later. Didn't have to. Shannon's ex-husband Bill was clearly looking for them. What was going on? He wanted to know. His ex-wife was listening. Was she okay? He was asking, talking to the detectives. He wanted some answers. First responders at the scene wouldn't tell him anything about what was found inside the house. Not even the Shannon detail. An ex-husband, after all, is no longer next of kin. So Clay went down to the sheriff's station, where he met Detective Jim Dispatch.
So we'll come in, we need to have a chat. And his response was, we'll do chat. He says, major crimes. What's going on? Nobody will tell me anything.
The detective booked the meeting. Shannon was gone. Waited for Clay to collect himself, and then
I started by asking her very simple things. We need a little bit about Shannon's history. Was she on medication? Was she heavily enemies? You know, and what I ask everybody in that situation is, what do you think happened?
he asked me, do you know anybody that wants to harm her? Do you know if she was seen? Do you know, were you over there? When did you see her last? Do you have any idea of these things? Clay recalled telling the detective he knew his wife had been dating again. In fact, he was pretty sure, he said, that Shannon had a profile on a website that caters to morning seamen. I see. Well, last I knew, there was a LDS Planet website, and I don't have any idea who she's seen. We need to look or talk to somebody else. Well, we need to talk to Clay directly. That would give Clay one in the investigation. And as a logical step in a case like this, the ex himself would have to be checked out thoroughly. Right then, the detective had to leave at the start.
And I said, we'll talk to you again later. Why don't you go take care of your kid?
Even as he left the station, the detective recalled, Clay found out she was eager to help. He told Jim Blow that until this point, he didn't tell you what you need to know. Of course, no detective worth his salt needed to tell him that. Shannon's satellite cell phone was right there on the bedside. The detective.
The detective Lyle Johnston. The phone was sitting on the table that's right next to her bed. Just a couple of hairs on the bottom. Like she'd just been using it or something.
Correct. Right. I wanted to look at the cell phone right away because it would tell us who she may have been in contact with last. There was a text message from Clay from Thursday morning telling Shannon he had car trouble, asking her to take the kids to school. And later some exchanges about who would pick them up. Not very interesting stuff, is it? That wasn't all they found on Shannon's satellite phone. But what else? There. There was interesting.
She had had communications with at least two other men. It appeared that she was planning on meeting with one or two of them.
Now that got the detective's attention. And then, but fairly charming from the particular text, a request, a very specific, very explicit one.
There was a text message that was who Shannon asked for me to post. That was a specific way.
Go ahead, Ray, run with the snap. That was almost exactly the way the killer told Shannon. A coincidence? The detective hesitated to present it too much. Then he noticed an odd look at two men Shannon seemed to have contact with the day of her murder. One guy posted a picture of himself, but they found that he had actually stolen it from another person's website, a doctor who lived in New York City. Who was this mystery man? And what was he hiding?
Yuck. Yuck.
Everyone wants a healthy white smile, but the fact is, just brushing your teeth is not enough. Now there's a better solution. This is the revolutionary Water Pick Water Flosser. It removes up to 99.9% plaque from pitted areas and is up to 50% more effective than spring flossing. Brushing, even with an electric toothbrush, only gets the surface. But the Water Pick Water Flosser cleans the area brushing misses. To learn more, ask your dental professional about Water Pick.
At Outback, Big Australia is back. Our biggest sirloin, our biggest blue, our biggest entrees ever. Outback Steakhouse.
Say that again, Bergie? I don't understand.
And now get a $15 bonus card with every $50 of gift cards.
Jack and Jill
You've been back watching some old videos of that stuff? Is that what you're saying? You've been having great boxes where everyone go? I don't understand what you're saying, buddy.
See how affordable homeowners insurance can be. Do you need the most trusted battery this holiday? Maybe not. Maybe you can trust the world would be just as happy without them. Or you can just trust yourself. Remember that the laugh of life is love.
Welcome to my pre-show taco fiesta. Who wants a taco? How do you feel about the new White Ruffles pre-sale program? I like me.
Yes, today's been a good day.
It's real food. This summer tastes
Even last weekend was Christmas weekend was a good weekend. I mean, just the stuff that was getting pulled left and right. That's what I'm hoping. I just got to figure out how to get that out there to let people know. I mean, Flavin's box of best on last Friday night, a week ago Friday, was he got 5 autos out of it, including that redemption for uh, Cody Bellinger auto, and the flawless breaks. Those cases. Yeah. Telling you, man, the store's got some nice product in there.
Strange, small things that can offer comfort, however cold, amidst it all. Once, far before her death, Emily Miller married a beautiful tree. But more than farming back then. Now a blessing, amidst of so much tree.
So mom was able to give Shannon what she wanted for getting all this. That was something really fun.
Well, classmates went to the funeral and brought along the candy they used to share. Franny, the cat.
So thankfully that was after the funeral. But then I get real sad though because then somebody else had got chocolate and put it up there too, so I'm like kind of sleepy.
But nothing could sweeten the bitterness. Nothing.
The children were allowed to see her happy with the love of the Satan. He was looking at her and he said, "It doesn't look like Bob." And I don't think he would bring a question.
That's how badly she'd been beaten. It made her family furious if someone did that to her. So in the days that followed, they seized her. Quite unaware that investigators thought they had a fight in the hunt for the killer, lead detective Mike Griffiths.
They were normal text messages. Then they moved into more sexually suggestive text messages.
On the last day she was seen alive, Shannon exchanged text messages with men she'd apparently been seeing. Rocketing to the top of the list of potential suspects was the gentleman who sent her that sexually explicit text asking her to pose a certain way, take a picture, and send it to him.
It was alarming because the text mimicked somewhat what we've done with the crime scene as far as Shannon being posed.
Shannon would not take or send the picture, but the request? That wasn't just a red flag she'd misplaced. That was a cannon shot. Within a matter of hours, the detective had that man on the phone. After all, his number was right there in Shannon's cell.
I told him who I was and asked him if I could come speak with him. He stated yes.
He was a car salesman from Spokane, named Tom Walker, and in his recorded interview with sheriff detectives, he told them he had nothing to hide.
I texted her and said, "Good Daddy, what's this?" And I said, "No answer." That's it. She texted me back 14 minutes later and said, "Good morning, handsome."
Walker admitted to trying to sex with Shannon Starbuck that morning, but he denied that he had been anywhere near her house. He said he was at work and a funeral that day.
We were booked all day Thursday,
Except for the funeral.
except for the funeral. Did you have any involvement with
No.
Investigators took a DNA sample and set about taking a hard look at Tom Walker's alibi. The problem was, they still weren't exactly sure when Shannon was killed. Besides, they still had lots of other people to
being asked, like, did you do it? Did you do it? And it wasn't like, I know you did it. It wasn't like that. But the lady stand up, and I looked at a glass company actually cut glass, and got some overt cuts in my hands, and the whole wrist was out.
Of course, they talked to the other man in the family too, Blake, then 18, and naturally the ex-husband, Claire. What was he doing on December 1st, the day Shannon went missing, the day she likely died?
He told me at that time that his car had broken down as he was driving to his heart.
Claire said he spent the day fixing his car, never saw Shannon at all. So who, if anyone, was Shannon with that day? As detectives continued to dig, they found what might be an answer right there in Shannon's home. A message from a distant family member named John Wilson. Wilson also seemed to be messaging Shannon on her phone using another name, just wondering 06.
And it appeared from the communications that they were trying to meet, set up a date that they were going to meet on December 1st, 2011.
The very day detectives believed Shannon was murdered. But when they traced that phone number from which this John Wilson called, they found themselves looking at a public payphone. But when they Googled the name John Wilson and just wanted to 06, they found profiles on dating sites and on Facebook, and quickly realized this man wasn't who he appeared to be.
It was a pretty minimal sum. The photograph before you was John Wilson acrylic. And we found that he had actually stolen it from another person's real site, a doctor who lived in New York City. So now you know that John Wilson is not the person you see on the screen.
Correct. A phony creature, a phantom, who was clearly interested in keeping his real identity a secret. But why? Exactly who was this latest mystery man? How the intrepid doctor turned to hide. One detective replied his logic with an instant message.
I said I didn't talk with him until Shannon started. And I bet it wasn't 20 minutes from that moment on.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is beating childhood cancer. And you also want St. Jude. Discoveries at St. Jude have helped to increase the overall childhood cancer survival rate from 20% to 80%. And we freely share our research everywhere. Eee, thank you for freely sharing. And thank you for giving. Visit stjude.org or shop where you see the St. Jude logo.
America's favorite cookie. Delicious chocolate candy. Oreo chocolate candy bars. Now also available in mint flavor. The moment you realize your winter wonderland is a packing nightmare.
At Lowe's, we have all the storage supplies you need to get organized for next Christmas.
Hurry into Lowe's and get 18-gallon totes starting at $3.98.
21 of its kind remaining left. Now get this one free.
All with unlimited gifts.
It's a BOGO free BOGO.
Say what?
A BOGO free BOGO.
On our Switch. And for a limited time, you can buy one phone and get one free. Get 5 lines for only $9 per month with unlimited data and a free line. All on the fast and reliable Sprint nationwide network, bro.
That's some strong wireless service right there.
Boost makes it easy to switch. Switching makes it easy to save.
Watch Pay on Deals is coming on Tuesdays. This Tuesday on AMC.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
The beautiful deals of the season on select models and handmade holidays.
And they have the,
Exclusive APR for 72 months on the 2018
oh, they have
Skyline
Roman.
4000 bonus cash.
Did they have the, oh, they have the ones.
May 2nd.
So I switched to something internet. It's great. The price is top
This is the one for you, you have to meet it. Yeah, but I don't want, this is matte.
No contract.
Hey, more dice discs. Or did you already order dice discs?
We ordered it. It's coming Tuesday.
We did that.
Nice.
Who's this?
Introducing CenturyLink Price for Life Internet. Get
Paper? It opens, but I don't want to break it. Oh. Oh, cards.
That's interesting.
You lose. Oh, here's my cards. You get your misses. Yeah. Sure. Actually, it's a hand. And what is Zodiacs? Oh, they have it. Okay, I might get that too then. I can't tell.
You need anything to sign them? You can look at the box or the pile on those two.
Sure. Yeah, I can actually see those two piles right here. Yeah, both those one on top of each other. Yeah. Yeah, you still want to make your mermail?
No, that's expensive.
Well, they have him.
It's a 40-something single woman to do. If she's looking for a little romance, who isn't? I said, but back in the morning, see what happens. Well, that's interesting. What's Shannon Starbucks doing?
I said, we get online and I go on mine. I'm on mine all week, but it's not uncommon for this day and age to online date. So
Could
I don't
technically
know why
finish my royal chalice deck. And that would still be fine.
But in fact, that was something Shannon's children didn't like.
Oh, Magic Eden?
Oh, I have.
Sure, you know, they
Do I have two? No, I only have one.
and then as competitive, like I've seen that many weirdos going
We'll see.
so we're all afraid that she's gonna meet this one weirdo on the internet.
Now, those sons were eager for investigators to find their mother's killer. And detectives were in fact chasing down the key to making the Shannon give them that statement. Hiding under one
Should I do it again or should I not? Royal chalice?
The man calling himself John Wilson.
Actually, I might as well since they
Bundling
do
the
have
Shannon
this.
unraveled the last time she was seen alive.
We'll see how much.
Detectives quickly figured out that he was some kind of an imposter.
I remember when this was like $20.
He's online dating for fun and had been communicating with Shannon from vacations in Cape Town to hide
I
his
need to
real
see if they have
identity.
my
They were all covered in bracelets, covered in photos,
They do.
supposed to be used
Places they have one of them.
before this guy's been killed. Right, obscure area of the locations.
So he's almost towards the story.
Well, it caused a lot of concern that
How many cards come in Magic Booster packs now?
15.
Yeah, it's always been 15.
I never bought one.
Yeah, that's true.
Outside the university library. It happened to have a surveillance camera. This piece.
Your deck's a Voltron deck, right?
He's
Basically,
looking to
yeah.
find out. Detective Johnston
You can get lightning grease, or do you already have lightning grease?
I haven't identified myself as
I should probably get it from my dino.
so I didn't talk
Just to
to
piss people off.
Shannon.
Actually, mostly just you. Oh, and Chromox.
It was him. And
You're
yes,
gonna have 50 cents for these 5 for all 5.
yes, this was sneaky clever. Wow.
Can I also grab the lightning grease and the Chromox, and then also the Regisaur Alpha?
It was obvious that he
I think this
didn't
in the corner.
Lightning Greave.
that I
Who?
was
Chromox.
I quickly
Oh, they in the back?
on the conversation and
That one?
told him
Yeah.
his mother was dead.
And then I believe Range Tyrant, Regisaur Alpha.
Post this picture and show all of the media, and I will find out who he is.
so at that point when this truth
Can make dino deck.
Mm-hmm.
well, he didn't really want to, but he expressed the fact that he had been never an affair, he was married.
That was his explanation to the paper.
You don't use swamp,
Smoking
right?
gun.
In your EDH?
Hiding from his wife, he said.
That
His name is
would be something that you would like
was John
if you had swamp.
He was
They
a
got me
Swede.
into it like 3 weeks ago and I have no idea what it
It's you know, I played it in the 90s when I was in the Air Force and I got out of it. So we didn't see enough cycling when we were deployed overseas.
Yeah.
I wish I would have stayed in it, because I'd be sitting on like a gold mine.
You can get full body lands,
personal life,
full
professional
full
life,
printed
With a download information
from
and your address. Yeah.
unstable
So
tech.
tell me if you can how
It's a
this
little
all
awful
works.
How much would these be though?
They range between $3 and $5. Well, these things are, I think they're $2 a piece.
Already knew the answer. The messages are sound.
But yeah, no, my son's better at this game than I am, and it pisses me off. He just turned 13 and
My nephew started pulling Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he just recently just pulled like evenly matches out of a blister
Oh.
pack. Like,
really?
I was like, you don't even use it.
I know, right?
They actually went to her paperwork class, only he never answered the door. So
Do you know what pack you got by those yet?
No.
That's very helpful then.
I mean, I don't really know. I have a green and white one.
How much is City of Brass?
he even stopped by her house.
Which one?
City of Brass.
Give her the window. Didn't see anything. So then he took the paper. He spent the rest of the day and into the evening exchanging messages with Shannon.
I texted her, and I got a text message in reply from her that
You want to
said,
look at the names, which is actually annoying me.
and she says something to the effect of, how about
I saw a list of cards that was recommended to me by videos.
He really wanted to do it. Right. But never did. Or at least he said he
Well, if you have to make another deck, what deck would you make?
He was there.
Yeah. Did you want one to just right click and just piss everyone off? And then you do Sigmund do cast combo and just piss everyone off? That doesn't even know how to do a combo though, it's just like
Here's an individual that's
Let me watch it.
did he?
Yeah.
but at the same
Oh,
time,
okay.
here's an individual that is being as detailed as he possibly can to provide just as much information as he
Make a hit
can.
deck.
So I brought his biggest competitors, someone that will end up messaging. Boy, did they ever. To see if the school teacher
That was
Shannon
recommended.
mystery man was telling the truth or
Yes,
trying
he
to
did.
cover up a crime. The
Wait,
taking
you
way
make
too
Sigmund
hard
cat
for
in your deck?
communication with her.
We didn't let the idea go that he could still be important. I don't remember the number of days, but it lead me to after the homicide that we even realized Shannon had called him.
911. Buckeye County Sheriff's detectives were about to discover a new piece of evidence. It was a recording, years after the crime. It might just be enough to help solve the murder.
Well, foil at moderately played is going for like $24.
Ooh. Okay, alright now then.
So buy that. Okay. I was gonna say mine hasn't been. I think that's almost light. So.
With Contrade, it's FDA approved to help adults get control of their struggle for obesity, lose weight, and keep it off. Contrade is believed to work on two areas of the brain, your hunger center
I'm so hungry.
and your reward system.
I need French fries.
To help control cravings, one ingredient in Contrade may increase suicidal thoughts or actions in some children, teens, and young adults in the first few months. Serious side effects are mood changes like depression, anxiety, increased blood pressure or heart rate, limited
This is
mental
what
recall, allergic reactions, and
here
difficult
first.
sleep.
As
Works
a
for patients with uncontrolled blood pressure, seizure history, anorexia, bulimia, drug or alcohol withdrawal, hunger program, opioids,
Wait, wait.
exercise,
I need
allergy
that.
to ingredients, or
Holy shit, you found something I
patient,
need.
they cannot.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for
Do
those
sign
names.
your prescription.
I'm trying to apply for the green light one.
Talk to your doctor online and get free shipping at
Oh,
getcontradenow.com.
you made it sit there, huh?
Actually yes I do.
Just not as green.
I have one but it's not foil though. I do want foil.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I don't even know it's green.
I guess we can finish my trick shot simply. You can have the time waiting game. This is not meta. I play it not meta wise.
You just said you're black.
It is meta, but it's not. The way I play is not meta. I play burn version. Burn version doesn't do anything meta wise.
You seriously think these are like him?
No, they're more like you can do burn if you want, but they're more OTK.
So it's a foil and it's $20.
Ooh. Any game I can put more money on.
I potentially might need it, but
This is back with a
yeah.
list.
Well, just in case. I mean,
So-
you can rent them for short.
Pirates 10,
Okay.
and then we're at 20 on that one, and the Chrome Mox is 18.
Ooh. May have to hassle for me later, but first tickets cards. Somebody else I trust $5 piece I'm looking somewhere.
Postseason is when you get good. Postseason is all about what you need.
I'll be sick.
If you're interested in looking through the book.
You sure you don't have them in your deck book? I'm pretty sure you had them when you decorate. I forget.
There is nothing quite like a murder to put the most intimate parts of life on display. Investigators have tracked down three Pacific men charged with thieving. One a married teacher
Or
who had a
cats.
house in the
But our
village
cats
of
or hats,
Nevada.
I guess +1/+1.
The other sent
And then have to
seven
fight
pages of text message that almost
which would make your deck pretty annoying.
they offered alibis for it.
Good.
Since the detectives didn't know
Yeah, I think
exactly when
Oh, yeah.
Chad found it, they couldn't
This
take
is
it.
190.
A wonderful break for all the difference.
It hit me really hard. So why? From the start.
Detective Mike Griffith wasn't expecting not that
Oh,
far
he is.
a piece of evidence
Is
in
he
such
in
a
Dexter?
short
Oh, didn't
weeks
even
into
do
the
that.
case.
He's
His
in
colleague, Detective Lyle Johnson, had just gotten a record of the call 1,000 seconds prior. And there it was, staring back at him.
How about this one?
The record that he
Of
built
what?
of what would be worth
Info app, yeah.
9:17 a.m. December 1st,
Try
not
sorry.
long after Shannon
Didn't
Dunn
remember
was
putting
dropped
it
off.
on. I don't have
The
it.
911 operator cleared has already filed the
This
call at the
+1 for each
sheriff's
other
department.
taxi I have.
I always sworn it was.
You may not know this, but some cell phones don't store 911 calls in their call dangerous situation. So it can kidnap someone. To call that and detectives trying to solve a murder had no idea Shannon called 911.
I
So
could
they
finish
got
my
the records from the
wonderful
Were you
summary
able
of
to find
Sewell.
who called last of the speed?
Yes, they were able to, based on date return, find
2003.
the recording of the exact call.
It was just 28 seconds long.
I got to sleep this time.
That weekend was a bit crazy.
And
I know.
unfortunately for the 911 call,
Maybe
I
longer.
believe he talked over it pretty good.
You know what pisses me off? You know that Thursday that second one was coming out in the original? I just didn't press it. You remember I tweaked out notifications and it was bad.
That would suck.
You play Green Spoon?
Great Lakes. What time we got date?
We could definitely do a theme
We need a
voice.
we need a little words. Yeah, no, like right.
But who was the attacker? The car salesman, the teacher, or somebody else? Now the investigators had to go
I
back
don't know if you
over
want to
the
get how much is Graphic Thought
and
now?
compare the
Isn't it
times at 911. They started with the city, long one.
We'll call it Bruce Lee. That's a big guy. His phone never pings off any of the towers. Dear partners, he's at work on the cemeteries. He attends a funeral.
You guys doing the drafts?
For a night.
Just
The
EDH?
salesman,
Just
the guy who
EDH,
sent
you know.
out
For the meantime, just EDH because I haven't seen the decks. I bought like a commander, like pre-built deck.
Yeah.
So that I just basically use that for the meantime. It's kind of frustrating.
Just to figure it out. Yeah. Which deck did you buy?
I have the feline frost.
Okay, that's actually not bad of a deck.
He said he was not sent
I have Cosmos sometimes.
a Starbucks.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going for.
Specific cappuccino. But the store has to have a record or something.
Did I get sleep?
Very clear whether or not the order is very specific on the ingredient.
Correct.
That is the case.
Purchase cost.
So for this wrong one, I will remember
Yeah.
Better than me. Freaking
But
6 man or second turn and then we all freaking gang up on me. Really?
How long was
You had
my
6 mana your second turn?
and so
I got lucky.
Soul Ring and
all the other ones.
Another one, whatever.
Everyone's like, he needs an attack. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 man on turn 2, he's gonna start popping everything out.
I had one attacker who said like maybe an attack, and I just kept it.
This is some major. Game for your life's report.
So next weekend we're doing, we have the open house. If you guys are interested in it. Saturday and Sunday, so it's from, I think it's 2 to 6. I'm just looking at the calendar just for the dates.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not written out there, it's on my what's under the notes, that's where it's at, open house, yeah. 2 to 6, and then 1 to 4 on Sunday. I'll have judges here, 2, I have level 1 both days, and they'll be kind of doing an intro on how to play and do that. It's free to play. We're offering to come and hang out and play casual. You can get a free pack of your choice. It's a fun way to kind of get involved and kind of, especially if you're new to it. You'll get a DCI card if you want to get registered up, and they'll offer in, like a free deck. So it'll kind of get you going on sealed, and you get 2 30 card packs that you can put together for a sealed deck, 60 card deck, sealed, and then kind of go over a little bit of the stuff to get you going in there. I mean, we're just trying to build our foundation up here since I've been open for a year.
So it looks like it pisses you off.
I have that too, you know.
I don't.
So yeah, so it's kind of a fun thing if you guys are from around here.
Oh, he is. Well, he's
Technically,
yeah,
I would
he's
say
Okay.
sort of the same as him.
Yeah.
No, some of these cards can't be one for two. Oh, the one that you guys can piss off at because I got it.
Yes, yeah.
We didn't have player.
You guys did have player removal. You guys literally went me out.
You threatened us.
I did not threaten you. You threatened me. You attacked me first. I had no choice. Actually, I did have a choice, but you still killed me. I politics with Pat. You guys literally just left him alone and attacked me only.
You just put cards down. I was like, I don't like that.
Hey, I had a wizard deck. I had to put cards down.
It surprised me that we didn't even like talk with each other in combat. Each of the two ran in 2017.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you guys get all 4 of them?
We didn't get all 4, but somehow like
Each
everyone
one of us had all 4. Yeah, so technically we had all
No, that's what I'm saying. So the
yeah.
group of you guys ended up getting each of them?
Yeah.
Oh. How do you like that vampire one?
The vampire one, he kind of was unlucky and didn't draw any lands.
Oh, yeah. That'll keep him at bay. But man, if you get that vampire going, he starts dropping.
We ignored him, and then he
You guys
Cannot ignore him. You cannot ignore the vampire.
and then he got good after his wipes. Because it like leveled everyone out. It's like, oh, I can do stuff now. I was like, no.
Right, that would depend on the commander. You just drop every one you drop. You get a 1/1 vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, all of a sudden that's going to just turn into a armada. So.
Do I want to go expense? I still need money for food later.
Right. Priorities are.
These days, all my breakfast ready, so why would anyone waste Spice's lunch with Verizon? Now, when you switch, you'll get 4 lines of unlimited for
So you guys play it normally? Anyway.
We sort of, since everyone had those separately, we got into like that. We played on fantasy like 10 years ago. So we just kind of
So hang on a second.
Plus one of these sold and stuff right after.
Yeah.
Or before.
So it's been open for about a year now?
Yep, we've been open. November was our 1 year.
Okay.
So when I became core level for Amonkhet, that release, now I'm up to advanced. So I'll be getting double 64 release kits. Yep, slowly but surely. And then the third or the second, first Saturday in February, we're holding a PPQ qualifier sealing night. So if you guys are into that.
Should I give them a silver ring just so I don't have to keep maintaining them off music there?
Swap the staples out here and then forget to do it.
Literally half the deck is staples. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Like that.
Supposed to be used in town.
If you want to go through these, those go in there as well. I just haven't had time to put them in there. These are priced. Those ones haven't been priced, but they range between that 75 cents to $4 range.
Walt's gonna totally repent if it's a false statement.
Wait, what?
Yep, these players are on.
Just keeps getting stronger.
Fifth inch would go really good this year. Should I do that?
Use this because it
Always use got a bunch of stuff to pick you off.
I have everything that pisses you off. They used to literally kill me afterwards, so it doesn't matter.
The cat, man. This is completely combat based.
Why did you go after Dave? Because Dave would have freaking killed us.
Dave had one dragon. That was two episodes.
Dragons can get nasty too.
Yeah, see?
Especially if you pull out that there's a card that you make, you can call. It's either dragons or something else.
Like side of it.
Yeah. And they just
They at least began to make that kind of progress in
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I recently, about a month or so ago, I bought a collection of them, and ended up being a very good investment.
And so, one day they
Do you understand like draws off cards with nothing changing now as well?
Yeah, I'll trade every now and then, but typically it's more of the buy sell.
The dice are not
The ex-husband, by now they had something else to consider. A slew of unproper
Those are some old school violence, so.
It was just. I also had a box of little and they gave it to me like cheers.
Oh, you're like,
But I was like, I don't play, so I mean,
And those
Yeah.
dental school prospects
bunch of years
also
ago,
equal
so I mean, I never knew I was
still
doing
a shot.
That's right. You never know.
He was always a good player.
Kind of dawned to me this time, like new card
What
games.
else, you know?
So I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since we were little.
Mm-hmm.
Candy
And I
Girls.
don't have cards to make that.
Shiny
Yeah.
Girl. Yeah.
Okay. So the ones I know for sure is those. How much were these?
50 cents total. So right now you're at $2 right there.
These four for sure. Actually, these four for sure too.
It was in like a little
And that
gift
one was
bag.
20, 18, and 10.
And
This is
lots
10.
of
Yep.
Do you happen to have the Miles' name? That's legendary guy.
I can't have you, so you can have this or something like that. He was very jealous. He was very
The only
controlling.
the command the action commander that I need that I don't have.
Expertise?
Or
Or Pina,
You probably need to take.
Yeah, I'm looking for fish.
or just a full out one.
It's ridiculous.
Does he look
That
like
only happens in the movies or
this?
Yeah.
on Dateline.
Does he look like?
Commander.
Oh, is it bad?
Yeah, he's a master.
Never mind.
He shot off some avatar.
mysteriously shot out of the car parked in the driveway.
The actual image.
Kind of changed the law.
G.
Didn't even give the kids a key. Telling friends
GIS.
Actually, would you mind just going to like
Sign on,
EDH?
mister?
Actually, just EDHRec.com. Is that the one? Yeah, that guy. Do you have one?
those stories protect those
If I
citizens.
get it, be in the book.
Police serve God's life. Starting with that very first police interaction.
You didn't see it in the book?
I didn't see any of the book.
Something was off.
Or it could have been blind and I went past him. But I highly doubt it.
She's there because these buckle and everything. She can barely.
I know I had him. I'm wondering if I didn't sell him. Trade it.
I would. And I also get one of the Phantom Knights breaks right here too. I think I need him.
Ridiculous, more suspicious than it had been. They would play, so he was free to go.
On that one.
Then I think he would not leave me alone. Get one.
And the witch sword?
Just either one of these guys. Probably the one on your, no, the other one, down.
Down.
Back. One you're pointing to. Yeah. Sorry.
It's alright, I'm like, down. There's nothing down there. Oh.
You have on your booster?
Oh yeah.
Do you know which booster you would like though?
I have saved them. I was just gonna get a random one and like hope for my luck. Just waiting for them.
Look for you. Okay. Some singles that go in the book we're gonna put in there. So nose?
Yeah, nose.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
And then should I buy the starter decks now just so I can get the cards? Or should I just get them later?
Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh one?
Yeah.
I mean, it's $10. Actually, yeah, it's $10.
Or should I just get a box of code duelists? Hope for the best. How much do you sell the boxes? The actual box of booster packs for Yu-Gi-Oh?
The full box I think it was like 80.
It's 24 packs, 24 times 3. So.
Yeah, it'd be 4, but at the same time I got it. I mean it's that one has Firewall Dragon in it.
Yep. And we did pull one. It's on TCG for us. I just started. I just became a seller on TCG. So if you're interested in it, you can because we like I said, I'm new. I have to get 2 sales to move up to the next level, and then 10 sales to move up to the next level. So we do have. I can go pull those out. If you, I'm going to show you what we have. I'm out here, or actually, we can do it right here.
Yeah. Right there.
Your PMI one? Screw you. Oh man. That's my diamond. Maybe you don't deserve that.
I don't know.
I might just go with the Exilly.
I was thinking about getting Ixalan. Or
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Exilly because that's the only pack that has diamond. Really?
it's only 3 years. It's only probably gonna do it.
I'm gonna just go.
I'll do like 2 or 3.
So I'm already at how much am I at with this? I'll do one. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not set.
A pack or a box?
Just pack.
Okay. What do you want to pack up?
Excellent.
Excellent?
Yeah.
See, the face is shouldn't be selected right off the bat. The thing that's on the face is the thing you won't get.
Yeah. That's not gonna help me because I want Dino. None of them are Dino.
Yeah, right. I think there are 4 different colors, 4 different prints.
Oh, there's the other one. So that is the Dino.
See?
Fine.
Actually, it's 55. The vampire.
Can't pick one.
I was gonna choose this one.
Why should I get the guy? I will this one.
I get the Dino one just
Watch as you get the guy and get complete.
There more?
I just want 3.
You want 3?
The game 3? Okay. So then you're about the same price as me then. No, I don't feel as bad. Go one more.
Anything else, guys?
I think I'm good.
You have your box on, so I'm gonna say.
I do not have that. Sad.
No.
Not too much.
So if you want to do the rewards, it's up to you. It's $1 spend, you get a point back, and build those points up to you for your tournament entries, for your packs, story credit.
Thanks, man. 50 points away.
Just started. Plus you get
Is it right next to 12 points or something like there? So.
actually never been to pyramids.
Really? I've gone to like museums and not magic ones.
All right, so your total is $13.75, and then do you want to be added to our email list? Once we
Mm-hmm.
develop new products and releases and methods.
I'm good on that one.
Okay. All right.
I don't know anything at all. I just saw that
Haven't
you
yet?
did like a top 10 golf course for a Wishkey Park,
Yeah,
which I was losing money.
A? One.
Which one?
I have a one for entire free.
Oh, apparently it was one of your
One match.
stream free. No, I'm good. Yeah, it looks like it's part of it the other day. Wait, it worked. No. I had a guy who freaking took his time and just drew like all the spiders so much. I was like, oh, dude.
Oh, wow. That would drive me crazy. All right, so for you now,
I'm gonna open this here actually.
same thing if you're interested in doing the points.
Or you can give me the points.
Why don't we do that?
All right, and then would you like to be part of that email list?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Can you say everything?
Go ahead. First name?
THIE.
Last name?
HOAZ.
And email address.
First name.
C8. No, it says it.
Oh.
So,
Has a dinosaur.
what was the first one? Alan? Okie dokie. I just told me they were naked. Probably sad.
It's gonna happen.
So 1122.
You miss all the shots you don't take.
On the bright side, if I want ever to make a vampire pack, I can do it. Okie dokie.
Done.
Corner of Allen and Thompson shouldn't be too hard to find.
Receipt.
I'm good.
Okay. You're good to go?
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping
Open
in.
much.
Huh?
Open much.
No.
Yes.
Looks like that.
I,
Yep. Anything good?
yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Alright.
Alright.
You guys have a good New Year's if I don't see you yet.
You too. Same here. I kind of open up instead of 8:30. Yes. So that's when I was gonna try to do things. Maybe see you then. Later.
How's life been?
Good.
Good.
How you been?
Cold.
Cold? Yeah, I know, right? It's not been fun.
And I work in the kitchen right by the exit of the theater, so doors open all the time, people exiting, so the kitchen's always.
Say that again, you work where?
I work over the Oakdale Marcus Theater.
Okay.
I work in the kitchen, and it's like right next to the exit. So it's cold all the time.
Even in the kitchen with the food getting cooked and all that stuff?
If you're not right above the oven, then it's pretty cold.
Yeah, that sucks. So we're gonna hook me up with movie posters.
I kind of might, the movies will get out of the theater before they get anyway.
Oh, do they?
So I'm trying.
No worries, I'm just kidding.
Got my name down for Star Wars, Deadpool, Black Panther,
Oh, wow.
and Infinity Wars. So
I'll take any of those too. You double of them. Hey, here you go, Justin.
I know.
What's it in for me? You know, you want some packs? Sure. Free entry to tournaments? Sure. I'll do some trading. I know. So I got through my Disney rewards. I bought Rogue One poster through Disney.
Nice.
And then we just bought through Fandango bought tickets to go see Star Wars 8, and then I got a free movie poster that hadn't been released yet to theaters, but it's through Disney. So I'm like, it's kind of cool. Yeah, $250. All right. Perfect. So yeah, the Comic Masters draft tomorrow. Interested. 1 o'clock.
Just
Okay. Yeah, fun. Did you see Star Wars yet? Obviously.
Yeah, I saw the Knight of the King.
What'd you think of it? You a big Star Wars fan, first off?
I enjoy Star Wars. I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest fan of all the lore and books, but I like the movies.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Have you seen 1 through 6?
Yes.
Okay. So based on 4, 5, and 6, right?
Mhm.
What do you think of this one? Still can mimic almost Empire? Similar concepts?
Have you seen the movie yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like it as much as the original ones. I thought the storyline was easier to follow than the first 3,
Mhm.
which made it a lot more enjoyable.
Yep.
If I want to nitpick a couple things about the movie, I didn't like Leia flying through space. I thought that was silly.
I thought she was dead, yeah. Oh, that's a good way to kill her.
That's what I thought too, and I was like, well, first I thought that's a lame way to kill her. It was kind of just like a could have easily thrown that together in 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when that didn't kill her, I was like, well, okay, what now?
Exactly, because now you're like, okay, she's dead, but she's going to be in episode 9.
Mhm.
Unless somehow between then and there you put her in someplace and have a ship blow up.
Yeah.
You know.
I liked Akbar just because of the General Akbar.
Okay, yeah.
And the way they killed him off was a little sad. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
They went back to the bridge that got blown up within 10 minutes of it blowing up to then make the ship again.
Did they really? I didn't notice that.
I didn't catch if they went to like a secondary bridge. I don't think they ever said so. They just went back to the bridge of the ship.
That was just blown up.
That I believe they're on the same ship that just got hit, unless they jumped to a different ship and didn't say.
Was that when you mean Leia's ship?
Yeah, Leia's bridge gets blown
got
up.
blown up and she gets sucked
They
out.
have their consult, their to figure out who's gonna be the next leader.
Yep, and they give it to the lady from Jurassic Park.
And then later on, when Poe overthrows her and locks her in the hangar, he goes back to the bridge.
Right.
To
Yep.
do
Yep.
stuff. So he goes back to a bridge. I don't know if it's the one
If
that
it's
got
a
blown
secondary
up.
bridge, yeah. Who has a secondary bridge? I never noticed that. Now that you talked about, it, you're right. Because then she pilots that ship into the destroyer.
Yeah, so she goes back to the bridge.
Yeah.
So either they have repair droids that is on turbo mode, or
That's a good catch. I never noticed that. You're right.
another thing I didn't like was Finn and Rose's whole story arc. Because the only thing that they accomplished was giving away the escape to the First Order. Because they didn't find the right guy. They ended up with a co-breaker, but they don't. You could have just been a pickpocket for all they know. They didn't know who he was.
Right.
So they failed to find the pickpocket. They failed at getting back to the ship by themselves. They failed at disabling the ship, and so they could have just saved 1,000 lives of half the resistance by staying at the putting the ship, scrubbing floors, and talking about politics.
Yep. That's true. Yeah.
The stand speeders, or the assault speeders at the end. I thought it was a really cool effect. I liked the scene, but if his plan to blow up the laser was to crash into it, that means they sent 8 unarmed sand skidders against 12 AT-ATs.
Yeah.
With no plan as to how to blow up the laser.
Yep.
When 8 of the 10 speeders were piloted by main cast members.
Yep.
So it just seemed like, yeah, it looks cool, but really?
Yeah. Well, and the other thing and going to that, the movie I felt was similar to Empire because you had the same, it was white cover with red sand underneath it, and the guy, salt. Okay, that's still cool, but you're in a freaking trench, just like Empire was in a trench. You've got instead of Empire having this huge trench, you got this little itty bitty trench with a few of the turns to protect you. That's are walking to close. I mean, it was just, I mean, come on, get original. Granted, it was an older base. They did call it out. This has been an abandoned base for years, you know. So I get that. Another thing I didn't like was the Kylo and Rey. I just wasn't. I didn't care for the.
It seemed very forced to me.
Yeah. And you know, if you know, Snoke apparently, you know, manipulated the Force so they can see each other and kind of meet it. You know, but it almost, you know, again, it goes back to Empire. Come join me, I'm your father, Luke. Never, you're not gonna do it, you know, blah blah blah. And then the way they killed Snook off, it's like there was this huge. After Episode 7, The Force Returns, there was this huge spectacle on who he was, and he gets 5 minutes of showtime, and I've got this control. I can manipulate the Force so you both can see each other and think that it's you, but I can't see you twitching, you know, moving the lightsaber and igniting it.
Yeah.
I'm not that all powerful either. It's like, come on.
He was a very sad villain.
It was horrible. It was the worst villain. I mean, yeah.
He was supposed to like be the same as the Emperor, and he was nowhere close. The Emperor was way better villain.
Exactly, and the Emperor lasted through 6 movies.
Besides the point.
Well, yeah, but it didn't have more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, where's this all power electrical coming out of you? You know.
I felt like they missed a couple of good fight scenes that could have been cool. Because it would have been much more fun to
very
have
little
like
lightsaber fights.
It would have been way better to have like Rey and Kylo team up and battle Snoke and his guards instead of just the cheap shot that Kylo Ren did. In my opinion, it would have been a lot harder to choreograph and a lot more expensive to do, but I think it would have been a lot.
Yeah, because that could have been a huge fight scene. I mean, we're going back and watching episodes 1 through 6, including Rogue One, so 7 episodes, just to keep my wife caught up. She doesn't remember what's going on, so we just finished episode 2 and we got halfway through 3. But that was something I was watching, like, you know, even in Attack of the Clones, there was some sweet Jedi fights. This one, there was none. I mean, the last one, Force, there was at least a decent one.
The best fight was the Finn and the female stormtrooper.
Yeah, exactly. That was, yeah, I mean, the very end against Skywalker and Kylo, nothing. I mean, it's just Skywalker doing special effects. Oh, I can bend in half. Oh, yeah, okay, Matrix, that's cool. How many times have we seen this movie now?
Yeah, I think it would have been way better to have Snoke battle Rey and Kylo, have them lose, but then escape and have him still survive to be the villain of the third movie.
I would agree with that. That would have been cool. Yeah, or have them run away. You know, maybe not necessarily, you know, get captured or escape, but yeah.
And then maybe have it be like when Rey tries to get against Kylo to join the Resistance, and he's like, maybe not.
Right. So no, I'm still all powerful. But I mean, I guess I can see where by killing off Snook, that gave Ken, or whatever his name is, the ability to take control of the First Order, or he can sit there and attack the base. And, but the other thing was stupid was like, I want all weapons fired on Skywalker. Just. I'm like, you're like, okay, that's a little overkill.
You didn't question it?
And no one questions, like, are we done now? No, keep firing. I'm like, all right, you're going to obliviate anybody or anything, and then he's still there? Like, okay, how do you, was a Jedi just create a force field? Come on.
The other line that I caught was Skywalker said that Kylo, when he woke up or escaped from the rubble, Kylo Ren had taken some of the students and killed the rest. Where are the ones that he took?
Well, and that's what I was wondering too. I wondered if those, I mean, at first I thought those could have been
The Red Guard.
Or they could have been Snook's personal guards, because those seem to have, you know, when they got those blades going, they seem to obvious. But then again, Snook is a master. But then they always say there's always a master and an apprentice. Okay. What? So if he kills Snook, he's gonna have to have an apprentice, technically.
Rey's gonna have either find a new master or an apprentice
Right.
as well.
And the absolute thing I hated the most was the very ending. When you wish upon a star and that kid walks out from hearing the story. And did you notice the broom? How he used the force to draw it? Yeah, no. The Force cannot be used by anybody. You have to have special abilities, and that's what pisses me off. I mean, and yeah, the story with Rey, we don't know her parents were apparently alcoholics. They sold them.
That was the other thing I don't agree with. In my opinion, looking from Kylo Ren's point of view, he's trying to convince her to join his side. So you want to destroy her self confidence and then build her up so that like you're supporting her so that she wants to join you.
Yes.
So it would be the clever play to say, oh yeah, your parents were asshole nobodies who sold you off for booze money.
Right.
And
That
not
could be
tell
true.
her the truth.
That could be true too.
Just to try to get her to join them.
Yeah.
But then thinking back on it, Anakin was a nobody kid from some desert planet that no one ever heard of before. He turned out to be Vader.
Yeah.
So like you don't need to have the bloodline to be.
No, you don't. But the thing about Anakin, you know, is when whatever his name, Qui-Gon, questioned the mother. Well, who's the father? There was no father. He was just born and brought up. So it makes you wonder the Force. You know, is this you know, biblical terms, Mary? You know, Mary Moses. You know, is that all of a sudden you get pregnant and then his whatever those things are, were off the chart more than anybody else had. So you know something was special about him. And now does that fall to Rey? Yes, it could, but they didn't test the blood. No one's got, hey, we're gonna test your blood by the way too.
Yeah, no one's mentioned anything about it.
Yeah.
And like thinking of it, she was able to use the Force with no one teaching how to do it.
Exactly.
So
I don't know. I mean, and that's what that's what basically this Disney movie's gone, is anybody can have the Force, and you just have to just figure out how to do it. Well, that defeats the whole idea of a Jedi, because they go through years of training. I mean, you saw Anakin as a young boy, and then 10 years later, you know, from episode 1 to 2.
And there's things that like angry would make you be able to push things, but nothing controlled like the rude thing.
No. Yeah.
I was actually kind of sad then because I like they had like a Rebel cartoon that Disney made. I actually really liked that cartoon. I thought it was really well made. And even though it was meant for like little kids, it was a decent storyline.
Yeah. No, they can. It's just I think this one completely flopped, and I understand after. You know, I try not to listen to the reviews of the movie, but I did read a lot of the comments about how there's a petition going on to. No, this was an alternate world. Redo episode 8 altogether. We don't like any of this. Well, you can't do that now because you just killed off, you know. Well, and the other thing that ticks me off is the way that Luke Skywalker dies. You know, okay, he's figured out how to project himself on, you know, through the Force to a different planet, different time. Okay, you know, I get it. But, come on. How is it that the all-powerful Yoda wasn't able to do that? You know, and then how come there's no tidbits to Obi-Wan? I mean, there's so much stuff that you think that they can come in because of the ghosting ability.
And they didn't really use
They
it
didn't.
much.
No, they brought Yoda, and that was the only one. And I'm curious what they're gonna do with Solo. I mean, is he ever gonna come back? I mean, Leia, you know, was still alive, but so yeah. I mean, I think these two. I think they're far fetched. I think they've gotten away from the true. They definitely got away from George Lucas's vision.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, the episode 7 was a director. What the hell's his name? J.J. somebody? Abrams. His director was a lot better than this guy's director of episode 8, and then J.J.'s coming back for episode 9, so we'll see how that's gonna kind of loop everything. But no, I absolutely hated the ending when the wish upon a star. I'm like, okay, Disney, seriously, you had to throw that in there.
Which is sad because I really like Rogue One.
Yeah, Rogue One's fantastic.
I'm really curious about what the Han Solo movie's going to be coming out in May, March.
Yep. It's only 10 months next year.
But I'm going to be crazy busy at the movie theater because we go from 50 Shades plus Black Panther into Infinity War plus Han Solo movie into Deadpool all before the summer.
Yeah.
Deadpool comes out June 1st. Busy couple months.
Busy early year, I know. And they this year, according to news, said they struggled for the movies. I don't understand how they can. They've had blockbuster after blockbuster.
I think that's almost the issue is that there's almost too many good movies coming out. So everyone's like, well, I just saw a movie 2 weeks ago. I don't want to go spend another $50, $75, $100 on tickets, popcorn, and food to go see another movie already.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
for a lot of people, that's your fun budget for like the whole month.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I mean. Family of five. We went and saw Star Wars last Tuesday. We went right here at the New Vision. Cheap, bought them on Fandango, $5 tickets. Yeah, great, no problem. Paid the upcharge for Fandango. Got in there, didn't have to wait in line. Showed the guy my phone. We got first dibs on the seats.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not the spacious recliners that the new stuff has, but it's still old school stadium theater, which is better than the Woodbury one, which is just an old school where it just has that slope.
Mm.
You know, and you're like, ugh. But no, I just, yeah, I can't. You know, we want to go see Jumanji this weekend, Monday or Tuesday.
Seen that cat.
So.
I just started into the I've seen the cat movie. I want to see the whole thing all the way through.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, my oldest daughter saw it. And she said it was great. I think it looks good, and then I'm actually curious to see how Rampage comes out.
Mm-hmm.
That looks decent, you know. But it's like, okay, I played the video game when it was an arcade. I get it. I know the storyline. It's just like, and The Rock. I mean, The Rock. I keep calling The Rock, but anyway, he's a good actor. He is a good all inclusive actor. Action, definitely. He can do good drama.
WWE is all actors. He's had years of practice. But he's even in Ferdinand. He's the voice of the
Yep.
Boulder Bird. He has been doing so many movies recently. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and he was the voice of that Hawaiian dude,
Mhm.
or whatever.
Because he wanted to have something like he wants to be in movies he can show his kids.
Yep. Yeah, well, and then he played. You know, obviously he was in the Tooth Fairy.
Mhm.
He played in that football where he's the football quarterback, and you know the kid out of nowhere comes in and whatever. I mean, that was a good movie. I mean, I like most of his movies.
Mhm.
He hasn't done. I liked him in when he was an air helicopter rescue pilot. He was the helicopter. I didn't like him in G.I. Joe.
I just didn't like G.I. Joe.
After they killed Tatum, I'm like, okay, that one went to crap. The first one was spectacular.
Mhm.
Keep him in there. The second one, you just right off the first 5 minutes, you kill Duke. I'm like, come on! I grew up on these toys. Duke does not die.
Well, my issue with Tatum is like he's been in a couple movies where he just is like a nobody character.
Yeah.
He's just a name on a poster.
Exactly.
It was the same with what was the name of those movies? The British Special Forces one. Where they trained the kid to be a spy.
Oh,
Was the Golden Circle was the villains in this last one?
yeah, no, it's a mock of Bond.
Kingsman.
Kingsman, yes.
Yeah, in the second movie
Oh, he was in the second one. I haven't seen the second one yet. I want to
he
see.
interrogates the human characters for about 5 minutes, gets poisoned by the big bad person, and he's put in a coma for the rest of the movie. So he doesn't die from the poison.
Right. So he can come back in the third one if they need him.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's
Like, he
crazy.
had like maybe 6 lines and 10 minutes of screen time, and then he spent the rest of the movie in a coma.
That's
It's
crazy.
like, you're gonna waste a talented actor like Tatum on a role like that.
I know.
You could have picked up any Joe Schmo off the street to have done that role, and he would have been just as good.
Yep, exactly. And that's just it. The guy who plays the Kingsman, he's a nobody. He was a nobody. It's like, who's this kid? He fit perfect role for the first one. And they had a good supporting cast for him to develop and grow to keep you interested in it. I thought it was fantastic.
Mm.
You know, and then of course the rescue scene of the princess or the queen or whatever. Yeah, if you come back, I'll let you do it. You know, I'm like, hello. You know, what a great movie, you know, like shit. But you know, the second one I haven't seen and I want to see because it looks good, and you know, it's such a good. It's a knockoff of Bond, and I think Bond is just getting overkill because I'm just getting sick of the same actors, you know, reprising the same role. And then if you think about every Bond movie, everything's the same.
Mm.
You know, there's
These last couple have been pretty different.
They
I like
have
them a lot.
They have.
But they're kind of, it seems like they're gearing up towards like the end.
Yeah.
Or maybe not another James Bond, but another special spy person from that same group might take over. Like Bond might train someone, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
What they say what they're gearing towards.
Yeah, because I don't think I saw the most current one. Is that the one where they hit the glass and the octopus thing? Is that the most current one?
I've only seen
Spectre?
the Beach once. gotta,
Spectre?
I wanna watch them all again.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch them all. And I've been a big Bond fan ever since the '80s. But one of my favorite actors was actually Brian B. Boz. What the hell's his name? From the '90s. So I thought he was one of the better Bonds. I mean, this guy is too blondish for me. I mean, he did good the first couple of roles, but then you kill off M. Okay, what? M fit the role perfectly for me. And then I mean, but yeah, this whoever he is, Dan, whatever his name is, that plays him now. He just doesn't have the enthusiasm to play it. There was talk that he was done, he didn't want to do it. You kind of saw him in one of the last two movies, where he's like, whatever. But no, I mean, there's like you said, there's a ton of movies coming out, and it's the bad thing is they're original, which is good because they're no longer reboots. But it's just like, okay, you're going to flood. Sooner or later, people are just going to get burnt out. How many Captain Americas can you make? How many Iron Mans can you make? How many Spider-Mans can you make? And the sad thing about Spider-Man is they keep rebooting it.
Well, I was actually super happy with the last Spider-Man because it didn't spend half an hour on the origin story. Like, yeah, this is Peter Parker. Go.
Yep, exactly.
They didn't waste time on.
The first Spider-Man, and then you're right. The first episode of all Spider-Man, except for this last one, talked about how he got bit and whatever. But I mean, I think we're getting. I mean, I love the special effects. I was disappointed in Wonder Woman. I thought it was a great movie, but when you put her in World War II and she's sitting there doing these flips, and I mean, you can totally see it's CG. You're like, really? Where's her lasso? Get her damn lasso. These guys got bullets, and you're sitting there making her like flipping off these walls and doing all this other crap. It's like, come on.
I like Wonder Woman but like, I have to stop comparing DC movies to Marvel movies.
That's true.
DC is never. They've shown they are never going to go live up to Marvel at the moment.
Nope.
And so, Wonder Woman is probably like the best DC movie since the Christian Bale Batman.
Yep.
Like, by far, one of the best DC movies made since then.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. It just some of those effects through Wonder Woman was like, really? The fact I did love the best was when she was on the front, going through no man's land. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's sitting there, all of a sudden, the shield, she's getting pushed back, and all of a sudden the guys come to her aid. That was awesome.
I like that one a lot.
I didn't like the fact that Pine died, but again, I get what he's doing. He was saving the world.
I really dislike the Justice League because they switched back to, like, they had the template of these Amazons being these super powerful female warriors, and they switched them back to being just bikini models again. Because they went back to a male director who fucked up their costumes again. It's like, you don't wear a bikini in the battle. You wear armor.
Right.
You can make sexy looking armor. Don't make leather bikinis.
Look what they did with Wonder Woman. She looked good in armor. I mean, and that's what they did.
So she was fine, but I really dislike the Amazons in Justice League.
See, I haven't seen Justice League yet, so I was just not a big
My
fan
issue with Justice League is they got too many characters that we know nothing about. Because
there's no backstory.
If you go into it blind, you don't know who the Flash is. They do nothing to explain him.
Nope.
You don't know who Cyborg is. They do very little to explain him, and you know nothing about Aquaman besides the fact he can breathe underwater and from Atlantis.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
But that's all the origin story they give you out of any of those three characters, and you're like, and then you think back to Marvel, they had Iron Man and a Hulk and a Thor, and then they did the
Captain
Avengers.
America. Yeah.
Like they had the origin story movie for each person before they did the Avengers, and this one they're doing it in reverse.
Yep.
They had like the Avengers, and now they're going back and doing like
Redoing this.
individual.
Yeah.
And they could have cheated and used the Flash from the TV show, and they had the rights to, and it was the power to do so, and it would have been cool to then because then you can link in the villains from the Flash and the Green Arrow and Slade from the Green Arrow, and they did none of that.
Yeah. Well, that's my kids. The kids love the Flash TV series, and they're like, "Well, that guy should have played the Flash in the movie. Why not? Because he fit it perfectly."
Because some higher up dude said no.
Yep.
And he's a dumbass.
Yep. I agree.
And I think the TV Flash is a way better what could they found for Justice League?
And like to your point, they could have definitely waited on Justice League. Absolutely. We already know Batman, which I'm not a big fan of anymore. We already know Superman, you know,
And Wonder Woman.
and we got Wonder Woman. Why not do one movie of Aquaman and then do another movie on Flash?
And they could have even done like Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
Yeah.
And they could have done The Flash and Cyborg. They didn't have to make 3 new movies. They
Well,
could
right.
have done
Just yeah, exactly to get him in there,
because
or at least get you an introduction.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, because you're right. The only in Batman, second Batman, well, Batman versus Superman is that's when you're introduced to him and you just see him in a cave coming. All of a sudden it goes black and then the camera thing is destroyed. And you're like, okay, what was that? And there's nothing else to it. The Flash, I mean, or even with the Flash, at least you could have brought in from the movie or the TV series. Then there's a little backstory.
Well, then you can argue. You can use that whole backstory. They've done 4 seasons of how he got his powers, the struggle going through, the villains. Like you could have used all that in the movie, and they just didn't bother.
Yep.
And Marvel did. And Marvel did the Agents of Shield, and they worked beautifully.
Yep.
They even had like one of the season finales lead into the Winter Soldier, which then played off the fact that they assumed you saw Winter Soldier. So to give you backstory, going back to the episodes, like they intertwined it, everything. Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, they're smart. That studio's definitely got the brains.
Whoever is the writers of those studios, the Marvel Studios, he's like his weight in gold. He is.
Oh yeah.
They are unreplaceable.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that even the Hulk, I mean, because I think the Hulk was the one that started it all. Or no, it was Spider-Man. I think the Hulk started it all.
I don't remember if Hulk or Iron Man was the first one.
I think Iron Man was the first one. I think
there's at least one Iron Man before the first Hulk one.
Yeah, I think the Iron Man led into the Hulk.
Because I remember seeing.
Which the Hulk I think led into Thor. Yeah.
But I remember seeing Stark Industries on the blueprints for weapons to take on the Hulk, and I was like, nuh-uh. I didn't realize they were going to try to interweave all the movies together.
Yeah.
That was the first time I noticed it.
I might have to go back and watch it, yeah. Because the first Hulk, no one liked that character, which I thought was good. I thought he did a good Hulk, or a good the human version of Dr. Banner. The second Hulk, I hate that guy that played Banner. No, the current one's good. The first Hulk, so when you go back to the original movies, way back when, like 15 years ago or whenever they came out.
Yes, I agree with you then.
Yeah, the guy that played episode in the second and third Hulks for the movies, I just did not like him. That played Dr. Banner. He's been in plenty of movies where he's like that villain type guy. He's a guy. I think he was in like 21. It was like a poker game where he. God, who the hell was he acting with? I can't remember. It was Matt Damon or somebody, and he gets into a bind, and he needs money, and so Matt Damon's going to help bail him out. He's playing a poker with cops, and then one of the cops just happens to come across this guy, who the actor that plays him, and long story short, he's sitting there dealing. He's figured out how to shuffle and deal, and have the cards on the back of the deck. Going to his buddy, and the cops are picking it up, and his buddy's folding, and cop sees it, and it says, "Play your hand." It's like, "Well, I folded. It doesn't matter. I want to see your hand." And he's got trips in his hand, and anyway, well, I don't know. But yeah, so I just got a bad taste of him. Like, yeah, he should be Banner.
He was too.
He just wasn't a doctor-looking guy.
He wasn't a smart-looking person, and he was like almost too badassery kind of a dude. It's like Bruce Banner's supposed to be like the goofy little nerd dude.
Yeah.
Who's being spilled to the corner.
Yep. And yeah, this guy, if you put him in a corner, he'd probably beat the shit out of you. And then he turned into Hulk, and the Hulk would just eat you.
Sit there and laugh.
Yeah, he's just whatever was left, it was just turning you into mush. So no, definitely Marvel. Yeah, they definitely know what they're doing versus DC. So cool. So you got someplace to go. I hope I didn't keep you too long. I thought I heard on the phone. I'll be there around 8:30 or something.
Yeah, that's when everyone else is gonna show up. But I shouldn't show up. Get home to dinner date first.
There you go.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah. I'm just being fashionably late. I don't want to be the first one waiting. So, all right, buddy.
Fun chatting with you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Hopefully, once schedule calls on, I can just start doing tournaments here. We're meeting to, we're just keeping me busy with Star Wars and stuff.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, that New Vision's got. I think they had Star Wars running every half hour. I think they just pull everything out their screens and we're running them every half hour. It's like, holy shit.
For the first 5 days, we were open 24/7.
Yep.
Crazy people wanting to show up at 3 in the morning to go see Star Wars.
They're probably hoping that there would be nobody else there. But you guys are probably sold out. Yep, they're probably completely sold out. So we try to buy tickets 4 days in advance. Last Thursday, tried to buy them for the Tuesday showing, and everything was sold out. So that's why we had to go to New Vision. Because nobody. Oh yeah. I knew that. So. But. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, have a good day and stay warm.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Merry Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you.
Just brushing your teeth is not enough. Now there's a better solution. This is revolutionary water pick water flosser. It removes up to 99.9% plaque from treated areas and is up to 60% more effective in cleansing. Brushing, even with a but the water pick water flosser will remove areas just you mentioned.
All right, guys. I'm gonna probably call it a night. It's quieter than quiet.